Hey everyone, Techne here with a review of the newly released wireless Turtle Beach gaming headset, the Stealth 700 Gen 2. Now as far as in your box right here, you get a USB-C charging cable, a sticker, and some paperwork here, and then your headset. Straight to the point. Alright, so before we dive into the review right here, so we don't waste anybody's time, we have the Xbox version right here. And this version can work on PC via the Xbox dongle right here. It can work on Xbox, obviously, right? The S, the X, and they're stating it works on the new upcoming Series X. Of course, I have no way to test that out yet, but they're stating it will work on the new consoles as well. Also, and by the way, just so there's no other confusion, this Xbox dongle is a separate purchase. This is what you use like a controller on the PC or something. This is not included, again, sold separately. All links right down in the description for you. All right, so now that we just cleared a little bit that up, and again, we'll touch on all that stuff later on when we talk about connectivity and sound and stuff. But anyways, you all know where we have to start, and that is with comfort, because no matter how great they sound or how great of a deal they are, if they're not cozy, we're gonna take them right off. All right, so first off, right out of the box of the 700 Gen 2s right here, my first impressions is you feel a little bit of weight on these guys. You really do. But when you put them on a scale, they're only coming in at 13 ounces, so they're not that heavy. But again, what I think is happening here is a lot of the weight is just down in the ear cushions and not throughout the rest of it here. So again, just kind of right where you pick it up, you feel a slight bit of weight. But when you put them on your head, let me tell you what, hot stinking tamale, these things are incredibly cozy. And where we're getting the majority of this comfort is these fantastic ear cushions. I mean, take a look at those things. Memory foam right there. You got that cooling gel, which we've seen in a lot of Turtle Beach headsets, like the Atlas Arrows and the Elite Atlases that we reviewed before. Same deal right here. Inside, you have that sports material as well. But on the outside, you do have that pleather right there. So still locking that sound in for you. But again, your ears aren't getting hot at all on these guys. You put them on your head and it's just like, I mean, I'm telling you what, it is cozy. They are plenty big, plenty deep. Now you might be wondering, you're looking at the same shape that we saw in the 600s recently, right? And we talked about those not really fitting in our ears that well. Let me tell you what, these fit a lot better. I'm not too sure if it's just because they got the soft line inside and outside, but they are a pinch bigger as well. And again, my ears just fit in them perfectly. They feel very good, shockingly, for being that same shape as the 600s we recently looked at. Now you can also just pop these ear cushions right off the headset. As you see, you got 4 notches right there, and inside the ear cushion you have a little tab right in there which you can pull, and that's for an adjustment for your glasses frame. Once you pull it, you'll get a little notch on the front right there, just kind of alleviate some of that pressure off your frames. Now one other minor thing that's really cool, again, little things like this really make me excited, you know, but looking at the ear cushion whenever we popped it off, take a look at that foam ring going all the way around the ear cushion there, since again you got that plastic where it clips into. That foam ring is so when it goes against the ear cup on the headset right there, you're not gonna get any of that vibration from, again, the driver into the cup right here. Really cool touch. And as far as the headband, you also have that very nice soft plush memory foam feeling as the ear cups. Now it is completely pleather going across there, but still incredibly stinking soft. Now as far as adjustability and fit of the 700s, you have plenty of adjustment here. As you see, you have the headband that pulls out with the little metal reinforcement there, so extra secure, and it clicks in there really good into place, really holds its position. You have plenty of swivel in the ear cups. They go all the way flat if you want to lay them on your chest, and they go a little bit forward. So again, it's going to fit any head shape perfectly there. Ear cups go in and out too. Very nice adjustability on these guys. Now when you take all that we just talked about there, the fantastic ear cushions, adjustability and everything, when you take these guys and put them on your head, I'd put them probably right at a medium clamper force, pretty much right there on that line. I'd maybe a little bit towards lighter, but I'd probably put it right on medium to play it safe right there. But let me tell you what, some of you might be thinking, well, medium might be a little bit too tight. It is not. With the combination, again, of these fantastic plush memory foam cooling gel ear cushions, hot stinking tamale, put them on your head, and seriously, that medium clamper force, it kind of just sinks in, and then the ear pads, again, they just form to the shape of your head. It's so hard to explain, but it is so amazing. Like it sounds like a sales pitch here, you know what I mean? But let me tell you what, no joke, when you put it on your head right here and it just sinks in with that medium clamping force, absolute perfection. Now talking about build on the headset right here, the majority of the headset is plastic, but all the plastic, even down here on the cups and everything, and up on the headband, very, very thick, durable plastic here. It feels very solid. Again, you got the metal reinforcement on the headband right there. So whenever I take it and I do my stress test and twist them up, I don't want to say I get worried, but again, I feel a little more firm in there, right? Because again, we got the metal headband that sinks up into there, again, depending on your adjustment, and the closer it goes in. And then again, I'm not getting worried because the plastic is still moving, but it's reinforced a little bit by that metal right there. Again, you got the full swivel, so you don't got to worry about that. Across the board, I mean, the build feels incredibly solid on these. And again, you feel that quality build right out of the box into your hands. And now talking features, functions, and then actually using the headset, as you see over here on the back left ear cup, you have your volume wheel. It's got a little notch kind of holding it out right there. Another cool little touch. So that's pretty cool. If you're sitting in a chair and you lean back, it's not accidentally gonna roll your volume wheel. So again, you look at these things, might be they're kind of cheesy, but I think they really serve a great purpose. And again, it's in there quite firm, stops when you get to max, stops when you get to lowest. Right below you have your mic monitoring volume, and that one continuously rolls right there both ways. But you also have the other notch right there, and the wheel is a little bit looser than the front one. Right below you have your mode select. Preset on the headset right here, you have superhuman hearing, and then the Turtle Beach standard sound. Below that you have your power button, which you hold down to power on. Underneath you have your Bluetooth pairing and then your Xbox pairing. Right below that you have your USB-C charge port. Wow, so there are a lot of controls on this headset here, right? Number one, talking power them on. Again, hold down the power button, they'll fire up for you. You got all these really nice soothing voice tones in there. It's not like what you usually hear, like a robot sound in a headset, like, you know, headset on or something like that. It's just very soft and soothing.
Battery level medium. Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth off. Bluetooth on. Bluetooth connected. Battery level medium. Bluetooth connected.
Now talking about pairing these guys up to your Xbox, they pair up just like a controller, right? You hold that pair button on the Xbox till the Xbox logo starts flashing. Same deal here, hold this button down till this one starts flashing, bam, and it pairs up. Again, just as easy as an Xbox controller. Now talking about whenever you get these paired up to the Xbox, talking about them being just like a controller, they work just like that as well, kind of giving them the go-ahead to the system, right? So whenever you power the headset on, it's going to power your Xbox on. Again, just like a controller. Now, it does not do that. Whenever you power the headset off, it doesn't turn off the Xbox. It only works the opposite way. Whenever you power the headset on, it will power on your Xbox. Now, again, as far as using them on PC, you do need that Xbox dongle right here. If you've ever paired a controller up to your PC, whatever, an Xbox controller, this is what you need right here. I believe this guy's like 20, 25 bucks or something like that. And again, it pairs the same way. Hold the button down on top of the dongle, hold it on the headset, bam, and it pairs up. Now, I did try, just for grins and giggles, I tried plugging this into the Switch and my PS4 as well, but no go. Just had to try it. And then again, the headset is Bluetooth as well, and it pairs right up to any Bluetooth device. Very easy. You press hold the button, it'll go into pairing mode, and it'll sync right to your phone right there. And the cool thing about it, say you're playing Xbox or whatever, you got your phone paired, you can actually get phone calls through it while your gameplay is still playing there, you know what I mean? And your Bluetooth volume is controlled through your device, whether it be like a tablet or again a phone. That's your volume control for that sound. The volume control of your game is controlled on the headset. And again, that goes for PC as well. If you're synced up through the dongle, you can still fire up your Bluetooth and control it. Again, if you want a phone call or if you want some music playing in the background, and it's cool because again, you can control both volumes on your device and then on your headset. Now talking about all the features packed into these guys, and again, using them wirelessly, you have up to 20 hours of battery life on them. And I know that's going to depend as far as, you know, how loud are you playing them and what features are you using. I'm using Bluetooth and wireless at the same time. As far as my use, using them every day lately, they haven't died on me, but I plug all of my wireless stuff in at night, so you never have to worry about that. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into the sound on this headset. These guys are using 50mm drivers with a frequency range of 20 to 22,000. Usually in gaming headsets, we see 20 to 20, or a lot lately these days, we've been seeing some go drastic, like 20 to some up into like 35,000, 45,000. Never just 20 to 22. But let me tell you what, with that frequency range and the 50mm drivers right here, these guys sound stinking amazing. I'm talking they are punchy, yet they are crisp and detailed. It is a pleasure to use across any kind of game. I've been playing, two main games I've been playing lately is Dauntless and Insurgency Sandstorm. I know I'm late to that game, but hot tamale, I am stinking loving it. And of course, I play a lot of Call of Duty. Talking about my 3 games of choice right there, I feel like we've got a nice wide array. Talking environment, deep punchy bass like in Dauntless with the beast slapping his tail and stuff. Getting into Call of Duty, you know, you got a lot of action going on in there, right? Score streaks and everything. Then coming into Insurgency Sandstorm, you bring it down a little bit, you get that detail, just crisp, detailed environment, and wow, it was an absolute blast. I heard people coming from other rooms downstairs. I mean, it was just awesome with this headset. And then going right into Call of Duty, just punchy, but you still had that detail, right? You can still catch those footsteps, and it was so immersive. It was an absolute blast in both of those games. And again, Dauntless just immersive, hard thumpy hits, but it never drowned anything out. You still had the nice potent highs and everything. Wow, I mean, it was awesome as far as sound. Now going back to that mode button on the back of the headset right there, it's set to that standard Turtle Beach sound, which is what I pretty much just talked about. Press it again and you get into the Turtle Beach Superhuman sound, which is pretty much like a 7.1. Turtle Beach has been using that forever. You all know me, I can't stand it. It's just, again, like any gaming headset, I can't stand 7.1 sound. But you do have that option right here. Now, one stinker talking about that mode button as well, kind of going right into the Bluetooth, these guys are supposed to pair up with a mobile device that you can actually use with the Turtle Beach app. We have used it before with the Turtle Beach Elite Atlas Arrows, or Atlas Arrows, I forget what they were called, and we're able to work it through there. And it was very nice, very easy experience right there, nice adjustability in there. And these guys are supposed to be able to do it, where you can change that mode button to different buttons, and again, adjust some sounds in there. But I could not get these guys to pair up to that. I got them to pair up to my phone, a Android phone, an iPhone, and an iPad. I got them all to pair up perfectly fine via Bluetooth. So that's not an issue. But again, getting them to sync to the app was the issue. It would not do it. It would just freeze the app after we'd like search for it, freeze the app, and then just auto shut down. That's across all 3 devices right there. Tried multiple times, uninstall them, reinstall them, and no luck. So that is a stinker right there. I feel like I'm missing some features. Is that just because it came out? I think I'll give the benefit of the doubt right there. Hopefully there's an update coming down the road and we will be able to take advantage of that. But still, right out the box, not adjusting anything, wow, they still sounded stinking amazing. Now, one other thing I did experience, whenever I had them paired up to PC via the dongle right here, every now and then I got like, I don't necessarily want to call it a crackle because it wasn't like that, but like a split half a second, the sound would cut out just real quick, you know what I mean? And sometimes if I got in like a, I don't know if I want to say a heated moment, maybe like even like the beginning of a game or something when everything's just kind of firing up, choppers coming over, the sound would break up just a bit here, you know what I mean? So again, I'm not too sure what that is because on Xbox I didn't experience that at all. I mean, it was butter smooth, but on PC sometimes paired up to the dongle, I did experience that. Is that just my dongle or something on my PC since it worked fine on Xbox? I'm not too sure, but that is what I experienced. All right, we are now using a microphone on a Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 2s. Now, before we dive too deep into this mic test here, my environment, I have an air conditioner running and a return vent is pretty much just right outside my room. My PC is also fired up about 4 feet from me, just again so you know any background noise I do have. Now, this microphone is flip up to mute, and you can just flip it up halfway to mute. One little notch, bam, and it's muted, so you don't got to fire it all the way back up. Now, you can bring it all the way back up, and it does mute as well right there, but again, just that halfway notch, it will mute. And then again, it's flipped down to active. It also does swing in a little bit right here. I swing it in just right now and then out. Not sure if it sounds any different. Again, just bring it a little bit closer to your mouth right there. Now, as far as whenever you fling it up to mute right there, you do get a tone in the headset. A low tone whenever you mute it and then a high tone whenever you activate it. I'm going to try it right now to see if you guys actually hear it in this mic test. So it doesn't look like that tone is picking up into the microphone whenever I mute it, but it does look like the scratchiness whenever I flip it up to mute. Now, I was flipping it all the way up, not halfway. So let's go on and test it halfway here. So it looks like it still does pick up a little bit of noise. I'm not sure if that's, it's scratching within the headset or my fingers grabbing a mic to flip it up right there. But it does pick up a little bit of noise whenever you mute it. Now, talking about the microphone all in all, as far as picking up background noise, I'm going to go ahead and grab an Xbox controller here right now. Now I'm going to bring the Xbox controller up to my chest. Now, talking about the microphone as a whole right here, I did listen to a playback already, and 2 things I noticed about it is, number 1, it sounds just maybe maybe a pinch airy, maybe a pinch distant or whatever. All in all, I think the mic sounds absolutely fantastic. But again, just maybe a pinch airy. And I think what would really complete this microphone here is a windscreen or something just kind of over just to block it a little bit right there. Now, talking about putting a windscreen on it, yes, you can mute it halfway right there so the windscreen will be fine, but you won't be able to flip it all the way back up into that hit-away housing right there. So that's a little bit of a stinker, but again, I think a windscreen would really complete it. But all in all, as is, I do really like the mic and thinks it gets a great pass. And last but not least, of course, is the price of the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 2s. These guys come in at $150. And do I think they're at $150? Kind of getting our conclusion right here. I 100% do. I really do. At $150, the comfort, the sound, the microphone, the features, I mean, it is packing a serious punch right here at $150. I really like it. Again, the comfort is fantastic. The sound is great. The one thing I hope that they fix is that app connectivity, because I feel like we're, not being able to take advantage of some of those features. Is that just me? I'm not too sure. Again, reading a bunch of those reviews, seeing other people with the issue, obviously other people are having it as well. Not necessarily with this headset, but with other Turtle Beach headsets. I've used it before and it worked fine. So again, hopefully it just gets worked out with this headset since it's so new right here. But all in all, $150, I stinking love them. The only other thing, like some of you might be thinking, like just to pop in one quick comparison here, what this really reminded me of, again with the features and everything, of course different build and stuff, but is the SteelSeries ArcDisc 9X, the Xbox version. Pretty much the exact same as far as features, right? They connect via PC by the dongle, connect to console just like this right here, and you have Bluetooth where you can activate your music and other stuff on them. Again, different build, different price. These are $50 cheaper and everything, and absolutely fantastic with the features and stuff. But again, different build and stuff there. And then also as far as the SteelSeries, you have the software on the PC to adjust where it saves to the headset. These guys go through the app, which again, hopefully they fix. But all in all, at $150, I stinking love them. I really, really do. And I highly recommend them. Now, I know there's one big question on your guys' mind here right now. Well, hey, Techne, since you just reviewed the 600 Gen 2s, what should I get, the 600s or these? Now, you can kind of watch both reviews and kind of sum it up for yourself right there. But if you do want that comparison, I will have that for you next week. So make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can catch that as well. That rhymed. But anyways, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my review on the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 2s right here. I hope I answered some questions if you're looking into this headset, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.